Hi, friends. It's Laura Milligan. Happy Wednesday. I'm excited to be with you here today. I have two really cute cards to make featuring a Halloween set. It is an online exclusive. So I'm going to get right to it today. I have two cards that I'm going to be making. I'm going to switch my camera view down so that we can get started. Okay, so first, I just wanted to mention I am currently taking registrations for my Christmas one day retreat. This is one of my most popular classes that I offer. It is Saturday, September 28th, 9:30 to 2 o'clock in person. It's also available to go. You should have received, if you are on my customer email list, you should have received information, registration information, and all the different options. Um, for this particular class, we make, you get a bag of products. We have a really good box lunch, and it's so much fun. I think part of stamping, as we all know, is just being together, being with like-minded, creative people that just want to stamp and talk about stamping. And so what we do at this one-day retreat, we make gifts. We make quite a few gifts that you can give to people. So you think about teachers' gifts, hostess gifts, neighbors' gifts, a gift for your friend. Sometimes we make these gifts and people that are attending decide to just keep them for themselves because they like them so much, and that's perfectly fine as well. But it's a great way, if you just want some little things to give to people, I would encourage you to attend this event. I've had a really good response so far, and registration does close on September 1st at noon. So there is still some time to register if you haven't yet. If you are there, give me a shout out. I see Colleen and Myra. Hi, friends. How are you today? Thank you for joining in. I'm going to set that aside. So I wanted to show you, first of all, this is our upcoming mini catalog. This catalog it's the September to December mini catalog. It will go live on September 4th and it ends January 6th. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Sarah. If you are one of my current customers, you should have already received this catalog in the mail or maybe picked it up at my home. If not, come on down. I still have a few of these on my back porch, and you're welcome to stop by and get them. Like I said, if you're not local to me, you should have received them in the mail by now. Let me know if you did not. If you're not a current customer and would like a copy of the catalog, just send me a quick email and I'm happy to get one in the mail for you. If you don't have a current demonstrator and would be ordering, thinking about placing some orders, I would love to serve as your demonstrator. My email is laura@lauramilligan.com. Really easy to remember. Excuse me. So if you have already received your catalog, which I'm sure many of you have, there's a little bit of a surprise in here. The surprise is the catalog does not contain any Halloween products. And that is because Stampin' Up! Wanted us to have access to a couple Halloween things early rather than having to wait till September when this catalog goes live. So I am featuring one of those stamp sets today because I love Halloween. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Anne. Debbie, Sarah, I think I already said hi to you. Myra, Colleen. Hi, everybody. So I want to show you, this is one of the stamp sets. These were released in in August as an online exclusive. Maybe it was July. Anyway, they are in our online store, and you can purchase them now and start crafting your Halloween cards and projects. And I'm going to be using this one today. The other Halloween bundle that was released with the new online exclusives is called Potions and Spells. Super cute. This one is just a stamp set. This one has a stamp set and a set of dies, and I will be sharing, I'm sure that I will be making some cards with this. This is super cute. A lot of the dies coordinate with the stamps. I do have a couple swap cards that I have received because I think it's always easier for you to imagine what to do with the stamp set when you see some actual ideas. So these are two swap cards that I received. One is from a demonstrator named Candy and one is from a demonstrator named Kim. And I just think those are super cute. I love this oozing potion coming out from the side of the cauldron and the stack of books and the birds, of course. I think this is really cute. So that is called Potions and Spells. It is available right now in my online store. This is the one I'm going to use today. It's called Playful Ghosts. I think it's super cute, and so let's just get started with that. So I wanted to, hey Brandy, how are you? Hi Connie. I wanted to figure out some designer paper to use with this particular stamp set, the Playful Ghosts, and so I looked through my stash, and I actually, believe it or not, chose the flowering zinnias. And you might look at this and say, Laura, you're crazy. There's nothing about this that is good that you could possibly use for Halloween. However, the back side is what I was drawn to. So like this to me looks like little stars, like a starry background. The red, the green. You really could make a pink. This one, maybe not so much, but you could probably do something with this for Halloween. And then the green and the purple. So this is what I decided I would use for at least for the first card today. I'm going to actually be using this purple plaid. So don't forget, when you're looking for designer paper to use, don't forget to look at the back side or the B side of the paper, because you may just find something there that will work. And then I'm also using, for my first card, the 24-26 in color glimmer specialty paper. I think for Halloween it's fun to have some glimmer and sparkle. I'm actually going to be using the peach pie color today. All right, so let's get started. I have, these are all my parts and pieces. I have a thick basic white base, and I'm going to just score this. Well, I've already scored it with my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to burnish that fold with my bone folder. I like to keep my cards flat, unfolded when I'm putting them together. I am going to start with a piece of this Zinnia designer paper. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it is going to fit my entire card front. I see some of those sparklies on there. Yeah, so this, no one will know that on the back side of this is this beautiful flowery Zinnia paper. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up. I have a brand new tube of glue today. It's always, doesn't take much to get me excited. What can I say? Nice to have a brand new tube of glue. Okay, so there's that. And then I got a little glue on my fingers. Let me rub it off. All right, I'm going to set this aside for a minute. And I'm going to take a scrap of white paper, and I'm going to stamp this little ghost popping out of the pumpkin. Going to use Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Because I'm going to be using some blends to color this in. And this is the ink pad that you want to use. I just want to take a peek and make sure that I've got a good amount of ink on there so I get a good impression. I'm going to be cutting this out, so I'm not really that worried about where on this scrap I'm placing this. Okay, and then I'm going to take, see if I have a little, see if I have my little piece. It might be buried. Okay, you know what? I have a scrap here. I'm just going to use this. Well, let me see if I have, now I need my paper trimmer. Hold on, let me dig it out of here. All right. Okay, we're just going to go with this. All right, so I'm going to take the Highland Heather ink. First of all, I'm going to let this dry a bit, and then I'm going to, once I locate my paper trimmer, I think it's here somewhere, I'm going to just add some color to the back of this circle. This circle was cropped from the Spotlight on Nature dies, and so I'm just going to add some color to the background of this using Highland Heather ink, and I'm going to use the Boo stamp and also this little bat stamp. So let's just get some, stamp this a couple times here and here. And then I'm just going to add the bats. Make sure that's, yeah, you know, I'm going to clean this real quick because I think it has black ink on it and I don't want to use black ink. So let me bring, oh, you're freezing up. Oh gosh. Well, I did everything that I could. I rebooted my router, restarted it. So I'm going to keep going because when you watch the replay, it won't be freezing up at all. So bear with me. You're going to have to come back and watch later, I guess. Sorry about that. Technology is not my friend. Okay, I'm going to go with that. That's going to be my background. And then I'm going to bring in my ghost. And I'm going to add some color. I'm using my blend. So I'm going to use light and dark pumpkin pie and smoky slate, light smoky slate, and granny apple green. I'll do the light granny apple green. Okay. If it's freezing up, hopefully it'll fix itself. We'll wait and see. But if not, just come back and watch the replay because the replay always turns out perfectly with no stopping and starting. So, oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? I apologize. It's out of my control. But so I'm going to just go with my dark pumpkin pie and follow the little lines of the pumpkin. And then I'm just going to fill this in with the light pumpkin pie. And I'm really not even going to blend it that much. Okay. All right, so we've got that. I'm going to add some color with the light. I'm just going to fill this in. And like I said, I'm not really even going to worry about blending because I kind of like the look of that contrast without it being blended. Okay, so we're going to fill this in. Okay, so we got that. It's cute, isn't it? All right, then I'm going to take the black, and I think I'm going to use the light basic black. And I'm just going to color in real lightly the eyes and the mouth. Yeah, just bear with me. Hopefully it'll fix itself. I did everything that I needed to do. And let me just tell you, these little parts here, the part of the mouth, are so teeny that what I found works best to fill those in is to just dab with the tip of this bullet tip. Just kind of do some little dots there to fill that in, rather than try to color it because it's such a teeny little thing. So we have that. It's looking pretty cute. And then I'm going to take light granny apple green and just color in the stem. Okay. And then for the ghost, I decided it would look good to give him a little bit of shading, him or her, I don't know. And so I just took my light smoky slate and just very lightly colored close to the outside edge of this ghost, of our little ghost friend. Just like that. Okay, so we got that. And then what I'm going to do is take my paper snips and just cut this out. And this, as you can see, I've already done that just to save a little bit of time. Of course, you know the trick with using your paper snips is to turn the paper. Hold your snips still and just turn your paper like that. And so fast forward, here it is already done. Okay? All right. Then I'm going to take my paper trimmer, and I'm just going to cut a teeny little strip. I'm going to say not quite 3/4 inch. It's pretty little. I think this will be big enough. Yeah. It might even be crooked. Let me try again. I'll just do 3/4 inch. Okay, that looks better. And while I have my Highland Heather ink out, I'm just going to stamp this boo again right on here. Like that. Okay. I'm going to take my paper snips and just angle this edge a little bit. I love purple for Halloween. I think it's a really good color combination with the orange. I think it looks really good. Okay, so we have that. It just says boo. Perfect. Okay. And then on the inside of my card, I'm going to use Happy Halloween, which is right here. And I think I'm going to do that I could do it in the black. Well, you know what? I think I will do it in the black. No, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to do it in the Highland Heather because my words on the front are all in Highland Heather. So I'm actually going to put this down here like that. And then I'm going to take my ghosts again. Oh, and I've got ink everywhere, but I'm going to cover that up. I'm just going to randomly stamp some of these bats, just like that, kind of flying across the page. Luckily, I have a strip of this designer paper that I've cut, and that's going to cover up this little boo-boo here of the ink splotches. My little boo-boo, no one will know but us, so don't tell anybody, all right? Let's keep it a secret between just us. Okay, and then I'm going to I have 2 pieces of the Peach Pie Glimmer paper. They're the same size. They're like 1/2 inch by 4 1/4, and I'm just going to glue one here. I'm kind of working backwards today, starting with the inside, and then I'll finish up the front next. But I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down here. I thought it would be fun to have some sparkle and to carry this sparkle from the outside into the inside of the card. I think it just makes it look nice. A little bit too much glue there. Okay, so that's the inside of the card. Not done with that yet, but all right. And then the other thing I want to do before we start gluing the front together is to take a piece of this black and very vanilla checked ribbon. And I'm going to take, I'm going to say about that much. So let me go ahead and cut this. I like to cut it at an angle like that. And then I'm going to use my light pumpkin pie blend. And for this, I am going to use the brush tip. And it's cute. It would be cute like this, but I just thought it would be fun to color this in so that it's pumpkin pie and black check. And so I'm just rubbing this across the entire ribbon. It's going to saturate it, so both sides are going to be pumpkin pie and black. It's going to dry fairly quickly. Let's just see how it looks over here. Yeah, that's totally saturated, so that's good. Actually, the back side isn't going to show much. It might show a teeny little bit. So I'm going to set that there. And then I'm going to go ahead, and the nice thing about this is you can make this gingham any color you possibly want. So you could do, red and black, green and black, blue and black, whatever you want to do. So I love the pumpkin pie and the black. I think that's really cute, especially for this card. So I'm going to take next the piece of Peach Pie Glimmer specialty paper. Hey Shelly, how are you? Hi Marcia. So I'm going to put this about right here, like that. I am going to take my little Spotlight on Nature die cut, and that's Highland Heather cardstock. I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and let's just pop this up. So I'm just going to put, I think, one on each corner here. This is such a cute card, and it's actually pretty quick to make. Okay, and that's going to go there. It's just centered like that. My little boo is going to be down here. I'm going to pop that up as well. And I think I am going to use 2 dimensionals. I probably could have gotten away with just one, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't moving back and forth or anything. I wanted to make sure it was really secured onto the card front. So we have that there. It says boo, and then we're going to add the cuteness factor, which is this adorable little ghost. Oops. Put one up at the top and then one towards the bottom. So there we have that. Isn't that just so cute? And then we're going to take our ribbon, and the ribbon just kind of finishes it. It all kind of like pulls it all together. So I am going to take a piece of white baker's twine, and this is from our Baker's Twine Essential Pack. You actually get 5 different bolts of twine. I only have 3 in my bag at the time, but pull out the white. I'm just going to cut a piece. And I'm just going to wrap it around. And this is where you can see a teeny bit of that back side is going to show. And I'm going to first just tie this in a knot. Just pull that tight, like that, and then I'm going to do a bow. If you want to, you could attach this to the card front and then tie your bow. Sometimes that's what I do because it kind of grounds it, if you would. I don't know if that's really what you would call it, but it's stuck to something, so it's sometimes easier to work with. But this worked out okay today. All right, so we have that. I'm going to snip these just a little bit more, like that. Pull them apart a little bit if you want. And then I'll trim this as well. And then I'm just going to tack this on the front with a glue dot. Marcia, the name of this stamp set is Playful Ghosts. Here it is. Look how cute. It is a 9-piece stamp set with some cute little Halloween. I love this little ghost here, the witch flying on the broom. I'm not using that today. My next card is gonna have this little hilarious looking vampire. All right, so we're gonna take this and just put a glue dot on the back there, and I'll just position this in place just beside our little circle. So cute. Don't you love the purple for Halloween? I think it's just a good color. All right. Now the only other thing I have to do is add some embellishments. And so I decided, in keeping with that zinnia paper that I'm using, I would pull these are adhesive back sequins. They are called, well, on the back, all it says is adhesive back shiny sequins, but I know they go with the zinnia suite. Maybe that's what they're called, adhesive back shiny sequins. And so I thought I would pick some colors from this. And I decided to pick the green because I just like that added green. There is a little bit of green on the stem of the pumpkin, and I just like that look. I could also use the peach pie. That would have looked really cute too. But yeah, I decided to use the green. And I'm just going to scatter a couple of these around my card. These come in 2 sizes. There's a bigger size and a smaller size. Here's one of the big ones. I'll put that up towards the top here. So there's my front, and then on the inside, I thought it'd be fun to put some gems there as well. And I'm just going to scatter them around here. Here, here, and here. And there's still plenty of room. You could sign your name here. If you wanted to write something bigger, you could, of course, write it on that side. But I love this glimmer paper on the inside here. And then, of course, the bats and the greeting. So there is our first card for today. Boo, Happy Halloween, using the Playful Ghosts Stamp Set. What do you think? Do you like this? Give me some thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I think this would be fun to send to somebody. All right, so there's our first one. Let me get this cleaned up real quick here, and we'll do our second card. Okay. Oh, and then I wanted to show you, before I'm done, I got to remind myself, I'm saying this so I remember, but I want to show you the Halloween house that is available, because I'm doing that, it's called Halloween Home. I believe it's a kit, and I want to show you that. So I'm going to grab it here before we're done to show you. All right, so now I'm ready to do my second card. Here's all the parts and pieces. For this one, I'm doing purple and green. I have a basic black card base. And everybody's saying cute, cute, super cute. Good, thank you. All right. When I show you this haunted house, I was surprised when I made mine. I spent a few hours last weekend making up my house, and yes, it is currently unavailable, Colleen. However, I happen to have some extras, so I want to show it to you. I'll show it to you in just a minute here, but okay. Let's get this out of the way. I am going to start with the vampire. And I'm going to stamp him on there. I'm going to be punching this out, so it's okay that it's crooked. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm also going to take, I cut these little triangle from the Stylish Shape dies. Is that right? No, hold on. I can't remember the names of stuff today. Yeah, it's this little square from the Stylish Shapes. And I'm just going to stamp Trick or Treat. And I'm going to do it on an angle. I'm going to do it on here first just to make sure it's inked up pretty well. That looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so we have that. And okay. I'm going to add some color. And so for this, I am using basic black, and I am using Granny Apple Green, and then I am going to use Highland Heather light Highland Heather. I'm actually using light of all of these. Light basic black, light Granny Apple Green, and then light Highland Heather. And I decided to not do a lot of shading or anything with this. Whoops. I am going to bring in my color lifter if I feel like it needs it. Okay. So I'm going to just start with light Granny Apple Green. I'm going to color his, I think he's a boy. I'm going to color his face. You can make a lot of cute cards with this, and you don't need any dies or anything, so it's, you know, economical. Oh, and then I'm going to do this, add a little bit of the Granny Apple Green there. He is going to be black. He has a black costume with a purple. I'm going to give him a purple cape. So does anybody remember, like, when you were growing up, did you have a favorite, like, Halloween costume? I don't know if I did or not. I do remember making some really cute things for my girls when they were at the age to go trick-or-treating. That was always fun. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of black in here for his gown. Okay, so we got that. You could add, this is the dark basic black. And if you want to just do a little bit of shading, I think I decided that I would after I said I wasn't going to. Maybe just like around his ears and a couple little places. Just like that. Okay. All right. I love his teeth. Look at, I don't know if you can see his teeth. Hopefully you can. Oh, Marcia. Oh, Myra was Bat Boy. Marcia, mine always came in a box when I was young, and a mask. Oh, that's fun. Fun memories, right? Okay, I am now going to take the light Highland Heather and just add some color to this cape. I'm just going to color this in. Like that. And then I'm going to add, I'm just going to go back over this. Same color, the same, it's still that light color, but I want to just, you know, create a little bit of variation in the color so it's not all the same. It's kind of like that. And I'll put some over here. Just like that. Okay. And I just keep coloring the color until I kind of like the way it looks. That looks pretty good. I'm going to take my color lifter and just lift a little bit of this from the center here. I'm just going to swirl it around a little bit just to kind of create a little bit lighter section there. Just kind of a swirl. Okay, that looks good. I like how that looks. All right. You know what I'm also going to do? I think I'm going to do a little bit on his face. The color lifter is our friend. It helps take that extra color if you want to create a little bit of contrast, which I'm going to do just kind of around his mouth there. Yeah, okay, that looks good. All right. Okay, so we have this, and what I'm going to do is take my 2-inch circle punch and just punch this out. And let me hold this up so you can see. Look how cute. Isn't he cute? Look at it. Can you see his teeth? Look at his little... See if it'll focus. I'm not sure it's going to focus. Huh. It should. I just can't catch it right, but maybe you can see it better on the stamp set. There we go. There we go. Now it's focusing. See his little teeth? So cute. All right. Now we're ready to put this card together. So I have started, like I said, with a basic black card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half. And then I used this swirly, I think it's called So Swirly. Yeah, here it is. This is one of these giant new embossing folders that we have. It's called So Swirly. It is as big. Here's my card base. I could actually fit my whole card base in this and emboss it, but I just used a smaller panel, 4 by 5.25. And I thought it makes it look kind of spooky and eerie, like Halloween. I thought that was perfect. Just seems like a perfect match for this card. Oh, Myra says he needs Stella on his teeth. That's a good idea. I almost colored them in green, but maybe I should have made them red for blood. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Okay. Then I have, now for this, I chose a little bit of designer paper. This is from one of the paper stacks. And this is the Highland Heather color, one of our color family stacks. So I'm just going to glue this on here like this. I'm going to hop up here in a minute. I'm going to disappear because I want to go grab my haunted house. So when I'm done with this card, I'm going to hop up for just a second and grab it. All right, now I have these circles. I have 3 different circles here, and these were cut with the Spotlight on Nature dies. One is Highland Heather, one is Gorgeous Grape, and one is Granny Apple Green. These are what those dies look like. This is a great set of dies. There's some detailed dies with little they almost look like petals and some dots and like some dashes and dots. But the one that I chose are just the little like lines, stitches maybe I could call it. I don't know what they're called. So I'm going to use these, and I'm going to start with, let's see, I'm going to put these on here like this. I'm going to overlap these and go beyond the designer paper there. I'm going to just tuck those on there like that. And then this is going to be positioned right there like that. So let's go ahead and glue these down. These dies are great, which reminds me, don't forget, those of you that placed orders in July, you have earned bonus day coupons, and you have to redeem those in August. So don't delay if you haven't done that yet. Be sure you redeem your bonus day coupons because it's $5 off for every $50 you spent. Oh boy, you know what? I can tell I was so excited to have a new tube of glue today, and I'm just squeezing out a little bit too much, so don't look at that little blob there. Sorry about that. Little dab will do you. I have to remind myself of that, right? And this I'm just going to put right here about like that. I'm sticky and inky. By the time I get done with this today, I'm going to be super sticky and super inky. My hands are inky and sticky, and it's all good. And then this is going to go right here, and I am going to pop this panel up with dimensionals. Yeah, I would say Spotlight on Nature are one of those sets of dies that you're going to be reaching for over and over again. It's like a basic set to have in your arsenal of dies. All right, I'm going to put him just right there like that. He would be super cute with some Wink of Stella. that's a great idea that Myra had. I totally agree. That would be awesome. And then I have my little trick or treat, which I'm also going to pop up. I'm going to tuck that there. Put it down here a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm just going to take our gingham ribbon. I'm going to tie it in a knot. I could have colored this purple. I just left this one vanilla and black. I thought it looked cute like that with our vampire. All right. And I will attach this with a glue dot. And I'll just tuck that right there, like that. I need to snip this one end just a teeny bit. And then we're going to brighten this up with some gems. Okay, there we have that. All right. And the gems that I use for this, these are the iridescent adhesive back discs. These are completely flat, as are the sequins are pretty flat. They have a little bit of height to them, but these are flat, so they're really great to use, you know, when you're mailing a card. There are 4 different colors on this sheet. And I'm going to, again, I chose the green. And I'm just going to put a lot of these on here just because they're fun and I like them. Whoops. And I have a dimensional backing stuck to my hand. That's there. Got so much putty on this, I need to pull it off. It's too sticky. Okay, like that. Yeah, you're right, Myra. These are a new pair. There's nothing like a new pair of scissors, right? And so I'm just putting this all around here. Let me put one more here. That just kind of makes the whole thing pop. And then on the inside, I have my 4x5 1/4 white panel. And what I'm going to do for this is stamp, I'm going to stamp the vampire again. Hold on here. So let's see, where did he get to? Need my black ink, my vampire. Oh, I've got another ink. I've got 2 black inks today. I'll just use this one. And I'm going to stamp him here, just in the corner here, on my inside panel. And I would go ahead and color him all in again and then add a greeting. I'm gonna stamp it with Boo. I'm gonna just dab this on here rather than clean it, which I should clean it, but because I'm going to a darker color, I think it'll be okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put Boo here, like that. And then I'm going to use the bats, which also have Highland Heather ink on them, but I think if I stamp them off enough, I can get away with not cleaning it right now. Okay, I'm going to put one there. We'll put one down here. And I would go ahead and color this in. I've already done that on my sample. So since I've already shown you how to color the one on the front, I'm just going to pull this in so you can see. So I've attached this to the inside of the card, and there he is, Boo. And then you can see I added 3 more of those flat discs. And there is my card. So let me get some of this out of the way here. I'll pull in this other card, first card that we made. But yeah, I think this stamp set, it's probably $20 to $22. So it's, it's very reasonable. There's a lot, obviously, that you can do with it. You can add, an embossing folder with it. Just either die cut some circles or punch them out. I did circles on both of these. Add your designer paper, add some shimmer, add some ribbon, and you have two really cute, fun Halloween cards. And I wanted to mention, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but I have a special host code just for this week. This is current starting today through Sunday. If you place an order of $35 or more using this particular host code, then I will know that you watched this live, either on YouTube or Facebook Live as a replay or live, and you use this host code. I will know that you would like to get the kits to make these cards. And since it's just 2 cards, I will send you supplies to make 2 of each. So it's 4 cards just with a $35 order. It does not contain any stamped images. That's a Stampin' Up! Policy. We're not allowed to include stamped images, but I will include everything else, and you'll just have to stamp and, of course, do the coloring, all the stamping, that sort of thing. If your order is $50, then you will qualify for my gems that is my thank you gift this month. And this month I'm giving away the adhesive back sparkle gems. You actually could use these on these cards. You could use this goldish, you could use the clear sparkly ones. I personally like the ones with the color, but it's a free gift, right? Just for shopping through me, and I really appreciate that. So if you use this host code and your order is $35 or more, I will send you next week the kits to make 2 of each of these cards. If your order is $50 or more, you will also get a pack of these gems as a thank you from me to you. And I do so appreciate all orders. I appreciate your support, all of you that support my business, your friendships, and I'd be so grateful if you would place an order through me. And I'm going to switch my camera back up. Thank you all for joining me today. Let me hold these up so you get another look. These are the 2 cards. Sometimes it's good to see them at a different angle. These are the 2 cards we made today for Halloween. And once again, this was featuring the Playful Ghosts Stamp Set. It's an online exclusive. You're not going to find it in a catalog. Item number, just so you have it, is 164366. If you're interested in ordering this, don't miss this because it's a super cute one. And I will be back hopefully on Monday. I had some technical troubles this week, but we think we got it all figured out. I had to, like I said, I had to call in my IT man and my IT woman, my 2 helpers, and they helped me figure out what was going on. And so I think we're in good shape now. But thank you for joining me so much today. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great weekend. And as always, I hope you have time to be creative today. Thank you so much, my friends. Take care. Oh, you know what? Don't leave yet. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm back. I forgot to show you the haunted house. It is so cute. When I saw it, I thought it was going to be, like maybe 5 inches or 6 inches. Look how big it is. Look how cute. And I am having a Lunch with Laura event on Friday, September 13th. I do have a couple extra kits. They are unavailable right now, but I do have a couple extra. This is something we're allowed to offer as cash and carry. So I did get a couple extra kits. So if you are interested, let me know. I know technically my registration has closed, but because I had a couple extra kits, I thought I would offer, if you're local to me and would be interested, let me know and I can send you the information. But look how cute this is. And like I said, it takes about an hour, I would say, to put this together. And I had so much fun doing this. There's also, with this comes, you create like a whole little scene. There's a tree that sits right in front of it, and then there's a fence, a black picket fence, super, super cute. So thank you, Myra, for reminding me. And like I said, I hope you all have a great day and that you have time to be creative today. Bye-bye, my friends. Thank you.